It is that time of the month again, and we're gonna be doing my July TBR. I just bought a whole bunch of books. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. So I have a bunch of new books I'm interested in. I'm a big mood reader, so I really just like can't stick with TBR. I'm not really in love with it, but this one's getting done. I'm gonna rapid fire through a lot of these. I'm not gonna give you guys a big synopsis because I don't really like to read the backs of books, but I'll give you like the overall vibe, and yeah, see if any of these end up being 5 stars hopefully at the end of this month. The first book that I'm gonna be reading that I've been holding off for just way too long, because I'm the type of person, if I'm reading a series, I need at least like 3 of the books, so that's where we were at, and I finally picked up Powerless and Heartless, so we're going to be starting Flawless this month. If you have not seen these books, which I don't know how you haven't, they're literally everywhere. This is Elsie Silver's big series she's working on right now. Everyone loves it. This is a cowboy romance. Our female main character, her dad owns like a PR company to my understanding, or he's just like the management of a really big cowboy slash bull rider. Yes, bull rider. And she is put in charge of kind of babysitting him, babysitting his image more likely, and just helping him keep a good face out in public. And of course, we know they're gonna get feelings for each other. Then I'm gonna continue my Never After series by mcitire. This is the series that she's currently working on. She's in the last week or round of chemo right now, so I went and picked up a bunch of her other books, hoping that I could find hook to this last one, the Never After series. I don't have mine is Crossed, the one she's about to come out with. This is a fractured fairy tale of the Wicked Witch of the West. In this book, her name is Evelina. Evelina embodies everything he's against, and he's been sent here to be her downfall. Yet the more they learn about the darkness in each other's hearts, the more alike they seem, and when hatred turns to something more, Nicholas will have to decide whether he can love a wretched woman, even if it means bringing both their lives to ruin. I'm looking forward to another one of what it feels like is going to be another very strong woman with a strong man. I read the synopsis for this book right when I sat down to tell you guys about it. I really didn't know looking into this book other than just like repeatedly seeing it on my For You page, on my Explore page on Instagram. I even saw in a bunch of people's like, I don't know, their anticipated reads, I guess you could say, on like shorts. What? When do I watch shorts? Literally never, but this was on there. Praised by Sara Cate. It says that she's too perfect to ignore and too forbidden to be his. This is about a salacious Players Club owner. He thinks that our female main character, Charlie, is there to get a job from him, not knowing that he is also, you know, attracted to her. She turns out to be his son's ex-girlfriend. And not only coming to work for him, coming to take the position of his newest submissive. Everything I love. It says instead he offers Charlie a job as his secretary and nothing more. We are going into the mountains tomorrow, and I think that might be the book I take with me. I made a reel that I might pick up Addicted to You next, but now that I'm reading that again, yeah, I will eventually get to Addicted to You though, because I have to start that. I'm too curious now. Oh my god, I honestly started reading this already. I'm like 80 pages in. I have Haunting Adeline. I was honestly really scared to read this just because of like other people's opinions, and I'm learning now that I should not really look into like how other people feel about books. So I'm gonna pick them up, just really go into it because I'm interested in the story, because I don't know, I really put this off for so long because I was like, people are like crying and talking about trigger warnings and stuff, but I actually really like this. I'm a little bit giggling, I'm a little bit kicking my feet, I'm a little bit, you know, it's good. I like it. I just want to know what the hype is about Zayd. Everyone's like, Zayd, and I'm like, okay, I mean, it forced me to open it, I guess. She is an author, and she was having a book signing, and he saw her face on the sign promoting like the signing that was going on, and literally just like fell in love with her right then and there. And so now he's kind of like stalking her, and she's trying to like figure out who is watching her, what is going on, because like she just had a man over to the house, and all of a sudden that man went missing. And yeah, it's interesting. Then in book mail, I got my first Avon book in the mail. This is The Duchess Effect. This is the second book in Tracey Livesay. I don't really know how you say her last name, but I love. And she's a little more melanated than me, but someone looks like me. I love that. Duchess is just her stage name because she is a rapper. I mean, she could be the royalty. No. And then we have Prince Jameson. Danny looks forward to signing a deal with a major cosmetic company that will make her skincare line Maleah, of course in the industry, and finally grant her the control over her life she's craved since childhood. But the company wants to take advantage of their fame and involve Jameson in Maleah's marketing campaign. Danny is outraged and her company has nothing to do with Jameson. Jameson also wants to return to academia, but he's fired when his university raises concerns about his newfound notoriety. And suddenly the queen, initially against the relationship, backtracks, seeking their cooperation. The family is embroiled in yet another scandal. So yeah, it seems like there's gonna be a lot of drama. I love the Maleah. I obviously don't read a lot of books of like people who look like me. Then we have a book that I'm very excited for. This is another book mail I got this past month. This is The Falling by Todd. If you don't know who Todd is, she is the author of all the after books, so like them after movies. She's behind it. This one really sticks to me because it's about Karina. She is 20 years old. She has grown up around Fort Benning in Georgia, which is a army base, and she ends up falling in love with a soldier. And if you don't know, I grew up with my dad having service in the army, and then I also married my husband and he became a soldier not long after. So this is very much my life. I did very much live in Georgia also. I love his name too, Kyle. As the unexpected friendship turns into something more, Karina tries to piece together Kyle's story. He is emotionally closed off, recovering from wounds and other trauma in the aftermath of 2 deployments in Afghanistan. I love that. I think this is going to give very much Dear John, very much looking in the mirror. I've never read like a military story just because it can get a little bit cringy when you live that. So I don't know. I think I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of the same as like when you read like your native language in books. It's like, did we do that one? Did we use that phrase? Did we do that little? No, stop that, please, right now. Last two, I'm currently reading Love Theoretically by Hazelwood. I'm about 120 pages into that right now. I just like started really reading it last night. I'm really enjoying it so far. This is another one of her STEM books. It's really cute. It's the first Hazelwood book that I have read. I love all her little like quirky inner dialogues. I'm honestly annotating that more than annotating like anything cute so far. But that is the enemies to lovers, or at least like a one-sided enemies to lovers, because our female main character definitely does not like the man at all. They're like academic rivals and they fight out about each other because she is under the impression that she would just never come across this man ever in her life, and then when she's trying to take an interview to get into MIT, he ends up being on the board. So yeah, she is meeting her very much hated just like coworker, I guess, because he's always been in the field. And work wise they should hate each other, but I'm getting the vibes that it might just be a little bit one-sided. But I'll let you guys know a little bit more when I get done and I read it in our wrap up. 1 or 2 of these I definitely want to do a reading vlog on though, so I will definitely be like giving you real-time updates. I think I'm going to be doing how much I realistically read in a week, and also read 200 pages in a week. I think that'd be fun. Lastly, on my TBR though, I'm going to be reading Lovelight Farms by BK Borison. I was looking for this everywhere. I could not find it. It was literally one more on the shelf at Target. I went to like this Target that's not even in my vicinity to go find it because it's on the app that it was in stock, and there she was. I'm very excited for this. I just really want like the fall cozy winter vibes without the winter, because it is still hailing here in Colorado and it is July. So I do not actually want it, but I thought it'd be fun to get like immersed in that in a different way. I blame Rachel Catherine because she lives in Australia, so right now it is her winter time. So when she was talking about like all her holiday books, I was like, this is about Stella. She owns a Christmas tree farm that she thought she would have all of the vibes for. She would just really be giving in her little town, and everybody would be coming to give her money, and she'd just be really just bringing good vibes to her community, and you know, just be doing the damn thing, making money, being independent, have a business, and also being just really aesthetically cute. But it does not go to plan. She's kind of suffering financially, so she joins a contest with Evelyn St. James, an Instagram famous influencer. So with added publicity and added $100,000 of cash prize, Stella might be able to like save her farm. But she has campaigned it as like a cute little like, I don't know, cute date scene, just really somewhere you go with your boo in the wintertime with your coffee or your hot chocolate if that's the type of person that you are, and just looking at the trees. She doesn't have a boyfriend, so she says that her best friend is that boyfriend. But it seems like this might be a like male falls first book because he is with it. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. It's gonna be really cute and just give me a little cozy vibes. I'm really excited. Also, this cover is super cute. Anyways, that is all the books that I hope to be reading in July. We will see though. Oh my god. We will see how that all works out, because if you know me and I'm a mood reader, and if something else comes along, I cannot say that one of these won't be taking the hit for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got any book recommendations from this, let me know. I'm really excited for a new month. I always feel just more motivated at the first of the month, so hopefully those vibes stay, because this last month I kind of got in a reading slump towards the end, and I don't know, I just really fizzled out for the last like 2 weeks of the month, honestly. But if you want to keep up with me with what I'm reading in real time, you can add me on my Goodreads. I have a link down below, along with my Bookstagram, my book talk. I'll put up here. Also my Amazon wish list if you want to see like my TBR or what I have in my TBR that I'm going to be buying soon. We can swap ideas. I love that. It's literally what I do in my free time. I watch other people's like book recs or just like book shopping videos. So if you want to see that, go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!